What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Professor M, and welcome back to another video. In this video today, guys, I'm here to bring you all my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4 Episode 16 episode review. So let's get this started. So with this week's episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, we get an episode that is dedicated to rat hunting. Awesome! So with this week's episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, we get to see Josuke and Jotaro go on a little mission, or a hunt, if you will, in search of a rat that apparently has been given stand abilities thanks to whoever is using the bow and arrow. And that is pretty much what goes on in this episode. We have Josuke and Jotaro go out in search of a rat that apparently has a stand ability, and they need to take it down. So hilarity ensues in this episode, and we get to see grotesque imagery also play out in this episode as well when it comes to what the rat is capable of in terms of its stand, because when it comes to the stand of the rat, apparently it has like this little contraption in which it can basically shoot out certain bullets that apparently if they touch you, your flesh will then begin to turn to mush. It will begin to basically melt off, so to speak, and we get to see that from the various corpses that the rat has put in the fridge. We get to see that little ice cube of human flesh, and that was like, whoa, what's going on here? And we also get to see it actually affect Jotaro as well. And it's quite funny too, because when it comes to Jotaro's character, he's a very serious guy, and he is probably one of the strongest JoJo's in the series thus far, because he took down Dio. He is the only JoJo that had the manpower to take down Dio. Okay, and this is from, this guy that apparently had the ability called the world, basically stop time, and basically Jotaro inherited his ability. We also get to see him use that ability in this episode as well, which was very cool to see. But regardless, you're seeing a guy that apparently has defeated the strongest villain in the series thus far, and he's being beaten by a rat. So yeah, I thought that was kind of funny, and we just get to see, Josuke handle the situation, as he is technically the new main protagonist of this new generation of JoJo. He's basically taking down the enemies that are too hard for Jotaro, so he gets to take the spotlight in this episode, so that was kind of funny. Now, the biggest question that I have is, what was the deal with the two rats? Because we get to see that apparently, Josuke and Jotaro, they're looking for, two rats, and they both possess the same stand, it seems. I mean, they're basically the exact same. Now, I thought that apparently if you're shot with the arrow, if multiple things were shot with the arrow, they would end up inheriting a stand. However, these two rats, they don't have different stands. They are relatively the same. So does that mean that the two rats that Jotaro and Josuke faced were both shot with the same arrow? So if that is possible, then that is probably the most likely reason as to why the rats were possessing the same stands. Alrighty guys, that about does it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below on what you thought about this episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and don't forget to leave a like. It always helps out the channel, and if you want to stick up to date to my future content on this channel, please hit that red subscribe button below, and you will never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys. Love you all, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next review. Peace.